Ah. There, sorry about that, guys. Got some camera here. There, hope that stays. Alright, what's up, YouTube? This is Night Dragon 669 coming to you with one question, two polls, and a review. So, start with my question. I was going through my comics and I found a McFarlane, Kirkman, Ottilie, and Capullo comic. It was Hunt, H-A-U-N-T, issue number 1. This is the one in... So you guys can see how pixelated here. Ah, there you are. This is the 1 in 100 variant cover done by McFarlane, Todd McFarlane, best known for Spawn. My question is, did anyone know how I can get hold of him to have them, any of those guys, to sign this without going to conventions? Maybe if I can ship it out to them or something, or get a hold of them if they have a number I can call for signing, questions for signing. Please let me know. I would love to get this signed by all 4 people up here and have this CCG'd. That is my question. Next is the polls. Got 3 comics this week, hence I'm doing this video. Only get 1 comic this week. I was able to put up with one that I've kind of been looking at, one that I got on sale for 65 cents, and one that's in my actual poll list. Starting with the one that I'll pick up if they have it, or if I feel like getting it at the time, and that is Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, issue number 3. I think they're on like 6 already of these. I have no idea where they're at with this story, because I don't follow it that much. I get it when I want it. I think Star was at issue 4. I just didn't feel like spending the money, because October 5th there is a convention coming up called FallCon, and I will be going to that. Hopefully I can get some more signatures there. Next is one that's actually on my pull list, and that is Injustice. And this is number 8. One that I got for 65 cents. At first, when I got this, I thought it was going to be like a crossover, team-up type thing. But actually, it's a preview. And it kind of made me mad. But they gave it only 65 cents, so I can't really complain. It's still an interesting cover. And that is Witchblade Tomb Raider, Lara Croft Tomb Raider by Miller, Johns, Lee, and Takeria. I think I pronounced that wrong, but it's a Top Cow Image. Dynamic Forces number 1. I want to say it's more preview issue because there's 2 different stories in here. One Witchblade and one Tomb Raider. So, if anyone knows any other Witchblade crossovers besides Darkness and Witchblade, let me know. I love the anime series. So, anyway, now on to the review. If you're not familiar, or if you don't really know, I get most of my comics through either half-price books, conventions, or good deals and sales. I don't actively buy new. I buy mostly used and in really good condition. And one of the comics I got in a box, because I'm going through reorganizing, putting them into short drawer boxes, bagging the loose ones, even though if you look at them, some of them are pretty bad condition. You should think, why bagging? Well, I want to save them for future generations to read. Better than have them damaged and sealed than damaged and more damaged. But this one is in really nice condition. It's not so much comic. It's a trade paperback. It's on that borderline between comic and trade paperback. It was thick. It's thicker than a trade. It's thicker than a comic, thinner than an actual trade paperback. It's a Philip Chrome story with Stephen Niles and Zid doing the cover of this one. There's like 5 variants of this cover. This is the Zid cover, ZID cover. It's done by Radical Comics. It was 1 of 5, and this cost only, with $3.99 at day of purchase. And this is issue 1 of 5. The comic called City of Dust. Let's show you. Yeah. This is the Zid cover. This story I read it. It was interesting. It's an interesting read. If I can find the 4 more of this, I want to finish this off. I'll probably sell it afterwards as a complete set with this as its header, the special cover. The basis of this, I mean, it's hard to do a review without going too much into spoilers. I mean, it's one of those ones, read for yourself. It's almost watercolor style drawing. This was never read. I opened it, and I was very careful in reading it, because, I mean, actually you guys can tell, but, here, look at the edging there, that's the cardboard. I'll pull it out so you can see. And look how clean that edge looks there. You can tell this hasn't been really read. I mean, I read it the once, and it stays in sealed now. But yeah, the basis of it is, the whole scientific future society. There's no more imagination. Anything that has to do with fantasy, imagination, is now considered a crime and banned. So if you're caught, praying to God, you're sent to jail or executed. Or if you're holding, a cross or even a comic book, anything that invokes imagination is banned. In this story, the main character, I can't really do it without giving a spoiler, so from now on, warning, stop watching this video at this point if you do not want to hear a spoiler for this. Now, as my warning has been said, I will continue on with the spoiling. The main officer in this turned his dad in for telling him stories, or I think it was either stories or hitting him. It was kind of hard to follow due to the good condition of the book. I didn't really want to bend it and actually sit there and read it. I kind of read through it in a rush, but I did read it twice in a rush, so I have a good grasp of the knowledge in this. And he became a cop later on and works in the slums, with them. He finds a preacher telling kids about God, and the preacher already had a prior. Well, the guy had a cross in hand. Technically that's considered a weapon, so he killed him before sentence was convicted. And then later on, he comes across a crime scene. At the crime scene, they find a body with no traceable DNA. Nothing happened to him. They don't know how, but his head was completely gone. The guy moves the body and finds a book, children's book, ABC Monsters, You and Me. And he's informed not to read it, don't do anything, stop what he's doing and step away. Well, as they always say, curiosity kills a cat. He ends up reading the book. And then he's approached by all the police standing there with guns drawn at him. That is where it ends off. I will give you more of a review on this when I finish reading the series. Please stay it for maybe in October, November, sometime in there, as I do have a busy schedule the next coming months due to school starting with my working 2 jobs and the young employees that go to school or college students have gone to school. So it's hard for me to get into reviews and stuff. Thank you for watching this, and have a good night or day, depending on where you live.